So I've been trying to film something all day, and you know what? I'm gonna stop. What a nice person. Yeah, I don't know. We got snow coming in, and more snow on Sunday at night, and it's 28 degrees out. Should I say "and" again? Wow, that gas station shut down, huh? Wow. I think last week I went past it and they're still open. I do like that sign. I don't know if anyone else can see that sign. And that actually could be the problem with why the gas station shut down. I know that he was getting in trouble because the name of the station was USA Fuel. And the guy that owns the sign owns the buildings behind them, behind the gas station there. And I know that he was, there was something else put up there once and people are complaining. But I do like that sign. Probably should get back to reality of riding the bike again. Ooh, my right hand is cold for the simple fact that the heater is not working inside of it. And for some reason, I'm too stupid to ever take a ohm meter and check the glove and check the wiring going to the glove. So I don't know which is gone bad yet. These gloves I've had pretty much since I got the bike. I think it was one of the first things I bought. I bought the bike in February. February of 2011, and let's see, I took it home. I paid cash for it, and they actually said, "Oh, we'll keep it here until it's nice." And I said, "No, I'm taking it home." I saved up cash for over a year to get the bike, and I paid cash for it, obviously. And by that time, I wanted the bike. I was done waiting. I wanted it to sit in my garage so I could look at the stupid thing, if not being able to ride it. And so yeah, I bought the bike. We loaded it up to my buddy's truck and took it home that way because that day it was sleeting out. And got it home, put it in the garage, and I think it sat for about a day and a half, and I was out on it. And it was like this when I started riding, and all I had was a helmet, military field jacket, and a couple layers of thermals, and I was riding freezing. So the first thing I bought was the gloves, so I needed something so I could go a little bit further than a mile or two, and then slowly just kept building up into the gear that I've got now. I've got 3 pairs of pants, riding pants. The ones I have on now I pretty much wear only in the winter because they're a pain. Well, actually they're not too bad getting in and out because they zipper all the way up to your hips, but they are hot because there's no way of letting them breathe. Where the pair I have, the other 2 sets I have, one you unzip the legs and it gets the air through. And the other one does the same thing, and it has some mesh where, you know, they're not even waterproof. You can't wear them. If it's going to rain, I don't bother wearing them because they're not made to be waterproof. But yeah, the gloves have worked great so far, but they're starting to get funky. They get hot spots. The gloves that is not working, I have a feeling it's the actual glove, because I've had a couple times where my pinky was burning and the rest of my hand wasn't, so the wires probably frayed and cooked themselves off. I've talked about my helmet. Let's see. Boots are just, I'll call them cheap, because compared to what's out there for riding gear for boots, I mean, you could spend $500 plus on just boots themselves. I tried to get actual motocross type boats. I couldn't shift the bike, so I just couldn't, you know, there was no movement there, and I'm sure it's lack of me having any skill. So I got the cheapy ones. They're built. I want to say they're the Explorer ones or whatever from Cycle Gear. They're pretty good. I've actually returned them, the same set, and gotten the new ones. I'm on my second set now for free. They exchanged them for me because the seams started to come completely apart and they were worthless to me. They weren't waterproof, and in the cold they were letting all the cold right into on my foot, which ain't good. The jacket is a Tourmaster that I bought from where I bought the bike. I love this jacket. I've had it again since 2011. It was like the third thing I bought. You know, your typical padding. I like the way this one's vented. I haven't been able to find another one that's vented similarly, and unfortunately the place that I bought the bike from closed, so I can't go back there. And I really don't like buying clothes over online, just because if I can't try it out, I really don't feel like sending it back and forth 3 times to find the right one for me. So I've been babying this jacket for about 1.5 years now. The Velcro doesn't work on it anymore, and it's definitely not waterproof. It'll pull the water up into my sleeve when I'm riding. But it'll have to do until I figure something out in there. And let's see, I think that's pretty much it for gear. Yeah, I bought the bike in 2011, and for Connecticut that was probably the worst winter since '96 for us. It was once or twice a week we were getting hit with 6 inches plus snow. It got to the point where the snow blowers couldn't throw it over the hills on the side of the driveway because it was so high. Yeah, there's no place to put any snow anymore. That was a tough winter. Climbing up on the roof, clearing the roof once a week. That stuff's not fun. It gets really old quick. So I would go out and get maybe 2 to 3 mile ride. I do a loop on the bike and come home and put it in the garage. And I would sit there for a couple more days. Take a different route here. I'm sick of going up this road. I'm actually surprised that the side roads are so good. Usually you have the runoff coming into it. This isn't the road, right? No, that's the driveway. That's right, it's after this turn. This turn stinks. Where are we? After the red house.